Before I carry on with this video regarding my last one, yes, it's something I've been through, but mercifully, I didn't get married. But I saw that on social media, it resonated with me, and I knew it would resonate with some of you. And like some of you, I have been put through the mill by a vindictive, cock-hungry ex-girlfriend who used the system to keep me down. And that's a story I really want to tell someday. Anyway, this video is about the dastardly left, those silly people at the opposite end of the political spectrum to us, on the right, conservatives, patriotic, nationalists, or if you have common sense. Now basically the left are everything that they accuse us of being. I have seen these people being racist, I have seen these people being homophobic, and I have seen these people being sexist, saying the most degrading, disgusting, sexual insults towards women, because these people can't think and they can't argue and they can't debate, and so they become nasty, and it's quite funny to watch really. Anyway, Labour MP Dawn Butler is today's lefty racist, and it's weird really considering she is of ethnic heritage, so I'm quite shocked that she would say such a thing, but there we go. And she directed some pretty racist stuff towards Tory Home Secretary Suella Braverman. And they all on the left hate Suella Braverman because she espouses conservative values. Because the thing with the left, you see, is they think if you are a member of the minority group, then you should automatically or naturally be left-wing, but this isn't true. Take my videos on Notting Hill Carnival, for example. There are plenty of ethnic heritage people who've come into the comment section and they have agreed with me and us, and they don't understand why such behaviour exists at the Notting Hill Carnival, and it is embarrassing and a big massive letdown, and they don't endorse it. And probably my favourite conservative in the United States, apart from Trump, is Candace Owens. She is an articulate, smart and knowledgeable lady. So all you lefties on here who keep calling me a racist and a Nazi, well, it doesn't work, does it? But what Labour MP Dawn Butler said regarding Suella Braverman was disgusting. Now, had a Conservative MP said the same thing, a Caucasian one as well, then their career would be over. But what she said was, and I quote, "It's convenient for the government to have a brown person as their mouthpiece," end quote. And she also said, quote, "If Home Secretary Suella Braverman were white, she'd never get away with what she says," end quote. And this is the same Dawn Butler who was racist towards Priti Patel a few years ago as well. Now, why do you think Dawn Butler said this? I think she said this because, ironically, she thought she would get away with saying such racism and using her demographic as a way of shielding her from any criticism. Well, that hasn't worked, clearly. Because in my view, and anyone with common sense thinks so, racism swings both ways. It is quite possible for black people to be racist, and I have seen them being so. And this is the same Dawn Butler as well that demanded that minorities are overrepresented in various positions instead of relying on merit. Now, if there's one party in Parliament that the left, Labour, and Dawn Butler especially, cannot call racist, and that's the Conservative Party. The Prime Minister is Indian. You have Suella Braverman and others in key cabinet positions making important decisions. Now, I may not agree with this Conservative government because they're not Conservative, and having Rishi Sunak as Prime Minister, but the facts are they are there, they exist, so to call them racist is just stupid. And as for Dawn Butler, she has always been a rather rubbish Member of Parliament, and she has used her skin colour at every opportunity. And there are many people like her, Dr. Shola Moss, Yasmin Ali Brown, who use their skin colour, their demographic, their ethnicity as a way of causing division and as an excuse for their own inadequacies. And people like Dawn Butler, they're just not fit for public office, they really aren't. And then there was some fool on GB News the other day called Joanna Jarju, if I pronounced that right, and she said that the government chose a brown person to be Home Secretary because she can say the risky things that only brown people can get away with saying. End quote. I mean, what a ridiculous racist thing to say. And I don't like using the word racist. The word racist has been watered down by people on the left who've thrown it at everyone and anything in order to shut down arguments. But this is clearly racist. This is attacking someone and hating on someone simply because of their skin colour. But then again, it's okay when the left do it, isn't it? And there we go, that's my video. I hope you like. Please let me know what you think in the comments. And until the next time, Roger Trout.